But my backstory had a lot of emotional wounding in it. And it was very, very, very hard for me. But that emotional wounding, not just me, changes who we are. It changes what we believe. And it changes what we fear. Okay? And you can't come up to someone who's had emotional wounding and try to figure it out. They may not even realize that's what's causing the problems. They've dealt with it for so long that that's just them. They don't realize it's things that have been brought into their life that they have a deeply psychological pain from. So I spent a lot of my life, decades and decades. We're not talking, 10, 20 years. I'm talking 40 and 50 years, where I was searching, and I mean really searching, for happiness, love, acceptance, belonging, self-worth. And it was hard. So over the next few days, what I want to share with you is how to get way beyond that. How to actually stop spinning your wheels in the mud and the mire and get unstuck. Okay? Because a lot of you women, whether you realize it or not, are dealing with that mud and mire, and I'm stuck and I can't move forward. Well, it's time to heal from that, and it's time to move forward. So the process I'm going to share with you will completely and totally transform you. But there's a little catch. The catch is you've got to be honest with yourself, and you've got to be able to completely and totally trust God to heal you. Man doesn't heal you. No, man does not heal you. God heals you. But you've got to totally trust him to do that. It's not half trust, it's total trust. So instead of me seeing my world, which I did for many years, through a lens, like a camera lens, that was clouded with a bunch of lies, I now see my world through a lens that's clear because I'm seeing truth. It's all about truth. Okay? So we have to really focus on that. The psychological wounds can be very, very deep, but once you heal from those, you'll see and envision a future you never thought possible. You never, ever thought possible. Your pain will be gone, and you will actually have that significance, that adequacy, that love, that belonging, all of the stuff that you've looked for, you've searched for. It's gone. It's now you have, the pain is gone, and you have that. It's remarkable. Now remember that I said that when we have the emotional wounding, we change. It changes us. It changes what we believe, and it changes what we fear. So it's important for you to realize that we have to tackle what we are believing. Okay, that's very, very important. I've tried to explain this on a couple of occasions to some people, and they'll say, well, I believe the truth. Well, wait a minute. Do you really? Let's get down to it and let's find out. Because we've got to believe the truth about God first. All right? That's really strong. And in this day's society and culture, anything you want to believe is truth. Right? Anything. That's not true. It's biblical truth. So I want to talk to you a little bit about that, because when you believe something, whether it's true or not, you're going to act on it. If you told me right now that it's pouring down rain outside, I'm probably going to say, well, I need an umbrella, or I need a raincoat, or I need something, right? And you're going to act on what you believe, and that is just fact. So for me, I was tired of going around that same mountain over and over. I went around it many more times than 40, I'm sure. I was just over and over, and I was looking so desperately for worth and happiness. I wanted it desperately. I wanted to find that golden key that would unlock that door for me. And I would have that happiness and that acceptance and that everything that everybody else looked like they had, I didn't have. And on so many occasions, I thought that I had found that key. Oh, here's the key. I'm happy. I was successful at such and such, or I accomplished such and such. So here is that key. Happiness. You're worth something. And within a week, that's like a vapor, gone. And I was left in the same emptiness and loneliness and pain that I had always known. So, since I thought, because this happened repetitively, I thought that there was something wrong with me. And I remember saying,